So the foundation, my fellow Christians, the foundation of the Christian faith is that humans had an errant path. An errant path, that is a path along the line of sinfulness, evil, away from the Lord. As a result, we needed redemption in need of redemption. This put in motion, God put in motion the path for salvation. So we look here then at redemptive history. Redemptive history. A redemptive history is really from the first Adam to the second Adam. First Adam to second Adam. That is from first Adam in the garden to Christ. Again, the errant path, sinful nature. Sin is a foundation of the Christian need of Christ, the human need of Christ. It is not through debate, discussion, finding a philosophy or great thinking like the ancient Greek used to have. We expand our minds and we reach to a state of virtue by our thought. You can't think your way into righteousness. You must be saved or redeemed into a righteous state with God. That is the biblical story. You cannot reach to by doing. Hit, the word for sin in the Bible, Hebrew, which means to miss the mark or to fall short of a target. And humans could never reach the righteousness of God. We are on that errant path. We're in need of salvation. Then we have redemptive history, which is from the first Adam to the second Adam. In salvation history, we will look at some components. First, we're going to look here at the stages of redemption. The stages of redemption has to do with, first, God saved a family. He saved Noah's family. He saved a family. And he saved a nation. A nation in Israel. And through Israel, he saved all of humanity. Lead to this, humanity. Stages of salvation, stages of redemption. First stage, Noah's family, saved in the ark. Second stage, he called Abram, father exalted, gave him the name Abraham, father of many nations. And that will play out over here. All the nations of humanity. He became the father of all of humanity from a soteriological or salvation standpoint. He here, the Lord, saved his people, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, from Egypt. He saved them through Moses and established a covenant with these people in the wilderness. The people of the Lord then entered into the Holy Land and built a nation according to the teaching of the Lord. And out of Israel came the Messiah, Christ, who would be the Redeemer of all of humanity by his shed blood on Calvary. So that is the stages of redemption. Next, we have the source of redemption. The source. So we have here stages. 2. Source. Source of redemption is Israel. Through Israel, to Israel, and we have this again, we have it in Psalm 1, Psalm 147, 19 and 20 speaks that he deals with the Israelite. He gave his instruction to Israel. He is dealing specifically with them. He's showing them his way. And the Israelite would reveal the way of the Lord to the nations. This is done when Christ called the nations to himself and revealed the plan of God to reveal us all. So if we talk about the stages, when you call Abraham and build a nation and gave him the name Abraham, father of many, or multitude of many nations, this is the stage where God would choose the Israelite to save all of the nations. Abraham, the father through whom, the father of faith, through whom God built himself a nation, and the nation that he built, he revealed himself and called the nation to himself. The source of salvation. Let me give an illustration that can help you to understand the source. Imagine, if you will, a city with contaminated water. Say, for example, they were doing some type of industrial work and they contaminated the water with the waste product. We have some of this situation in different parts of the world where the waste product, the toxic product, run into the water and poison the water. The water source is contaminated. You drink it, you die. The pipe system that carry this water to the people is polluted. If you drink it, you die. So the mayor of the city came up with an ingenious plan to find a new source of water for the people. There's a great reservoir of water outside of the city. So what the mayor does is he start a building project to bring water from outside of the city in to the city. The problem is, if he bring this water in and through the other pipe system, there's a problem there because he cannot mix the contaminated water with the good water. Second problem is that the people would have to reach to the point that they're able to trust that there is fresh new water and how to find it. So the mayor built a pipe system that was so outrageous, so different, so unique that you could not mistake it with or mistake it for any of the other pipe system he had. And he gave the instruction to the people on national TV or the local TV, the newspaper, that I have fresh water. Do not use from any other pipe system, any of the other pipe system. We will not use this water in the hospitals, in the restaurants, in your home, in your schools. We will not use any of the other water. It is dangerous. But we have fresh, clean water from this new pipe system, and you must use that. And he described what it is, and so the people could find it. And those people who drink from that pipe, they are healthy and they wouldn't get sick. Israel, in this case, represent that pipe. You see, Adam brings the pollution, the corruption, the destruction to humanity that God hates. So God chose himself a people and built in this culture something he loved, something that was so unique and so helpful. And in this people he showed his holy character, his holy nature. He revealed his holy name, his righteousness, and he embedded in this society his way. And then this society, this people, were supposed to reveal it to the rest of the world. So that is an illustration that helped to show the source of redemption.